There, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today's on a Sunday, the 24th of March, and it is Palm Sunday. I've been on duty the whole of this week, and today marks the end of my duty, so I'm here at work just trying to push the day. So teaching is it is a calling, as people say. There's a lot that you need to do. So you can see today's Palm Sunday. We had mass. So the school that I teach in is sponsored by the Catholic Church, and that is why we celebrated the Palm Sunday. And therefore, I want to wish all the Catholics all over the world a happy Palm Sunday. Do good. Imagine what Jesus would do if he was living in this era. So I'm just trying to tie some loose ends and clear my duty and go home. So guys, there's this something that has been happening in Kenya. I don't know whether you've heard about the death of Chira. Chira is a famous TikToker, a person who is well known all over Kenya. He was a famous TikToker and actually he had a massive following. And you know, that guy lived his life maybe to the fullest, if I can say. But now there's a problem, and this problem probably makes us think of what is family and what is the importance of family. Like, there have been a lot of rumors that are ongoing in the streets of YouTube, TikTok, and all the other social media platforms that his family has disowned him. So I don't know whether it is true or not. There are people that have said that he abused his grandfather, that is the maternal grandfather, and therefore the maternal grandfather disowned him. We don't know whether it is true or not. I have a bit of concern when it comes to family. What is family? If we may maybe pause for a minute and think about it. What is family? How can you define family? And the other thing that I'm thinking of is, how would your family behave in your absence? And here we're talking about like matters to do with death. Suppose you die today. Do you think your family would be there to support maybe your children if you have children? Or would they be there just to maybe mourn you, give you a send-off that is good, if we can say so? What would your family say in your absence? And when you talk about absence in this sense, you're talking about death. What would your family say about you? And how would they treat you? How would they treat you? Because when you look at Chira, he was very famous. He was a famous TikToker here in Kenya. But all the things that are taking place, it makes you wonder, like, if your own family cannot forgive you of some of your misdeeds, what about these other people that are not related to you? How would they treat you? If your own family cannot embrace you the way you are and maybe offer guidance where it's needed, what are what are these other people going to do? And when you think about it from that point of view, you are going to realize that there's a lot of pretense when it comes to families. Sometimes people say that, sometimes you hear people talk about their families, including posting on social media and all that I love my family, my family is everything. But when you look deeply, you're going to realize that most families are broken, very broken. And this could be because of so many reasons. And someone was telling me the other day, how often do you talk with your siblings? Like, how much are you in contact with them? Like, do you talk to them every day? It could be through a call. It could be through maybe, a WhatsApp message, or even just texting them. How often do you talk to your family members? And those family members that we deem to be black sheep. Oh my God, not sheep, black sheep. So those ones that we deem to be black sheep, how do we treat them? What support system have we put around to ensure that they fit into the family and they feel part of the family? We have a lot of challenges in families, and especially in the contemporary society. We have issues to do with um, LGBTQ, and sometimes you may realize that in most families we have such people. It is only that maybe they may not be that open to share and to talk about it, but you may realize that it is happening. And if you have such family members, have you ever thought of how best you can maybe help them? Do they need rehabilitation? Or is that their sexual orientation that probably you need to just accept and move on? We have challenges like alcoholism. We have alcoholics in families. We have people who abuse drugs and such. And these people, what they need is love. When you look at Brian Chira, that boy was broken, like literally broken, and the only thing that he needed from his family was love, just love. If you have been keen on if you've been keen on his YouTube videos, you're going to realize that most of the time when you look at just how he looked like, the facial expression, the tonal variation, the body posture and everything, you would realize that this is a boy that really needed someone to talk to and someone just to hold his hand and show him the right direction. As much as he was a rebel or whatever, he just needed someone to ensure that he makes the right choices in life. So guys, I want to stop there because I don't want it to be very long. I want to just ask us to think about family, and especially how would your family treat you or treat the people that are very dear to you in your absence. That should be your takeaway so that you understand what we mean about this. And if you don't know who Brian Chira is, just go to TikTok and type the name Brian Chira, and you're going to get all the information about him. You're going to understand the kind of person that he was. You're going to understand his sexual orientation, his beliefs, and all that, so that you get what I'm saying. Thank you and goodbye.